It's been a wonderful, wonderful day. I've been doing a lot of editing to my, YouTube site. You know, it's so important to wait until everybody gets on before you start talking. But I do have a YouTube site, and of course, it's Medicine Woman, the number 4, the letter U.com. And what's interesting is that I was going through all of the videos that back in my online radio days. And, there I was my ex-husband, and there was my ex-partner that used to do the shows with me. And so it was like, wow, talk about a blast from the past. But I thought I would do something just a little different tonight. Hi, everyone. Hi, Kathy. Oh, what about you wonderful people? So, what you may see above or what you read earlier was it's going to be a game. Yeah. So what's going to happen? Oh, I'm seeing it didn't work up there. Okay. When I tell you to call in. Okay. So you need to hit the love button. You'll get a card. If you take and you share this video, and it'll give you a share button, put it on your page, and then hopefully you are friends with me on my personal page. And what's going to happen is when I say it's time to call in, you will call in, and you will just message me. Look for me on my personal page and call me. And the first person I get, then I will give a 5-minute reading. We may do that a couple times if it doesn't get too crazy, because if it works, then I will go ahead and get another program that takes in calls from all over. Now, you would have to call, not through Facebook, but call a toll-free number, depending on where you're at, and so that you could call in and not have a switchboard. So there's not going to be a switchboard this time. That's just going to be the interesting part. But anyways, we're going to do, try something just a little different. Because I was going through those videos and it was like, oh, I remember that. I remember that. Oh, look, I still say that. Oh, look, I still say that. And today I've noticed that I look energetically different. Now, you probably won't notice it, but there's something about the eyes and the structure of my body. It's just really interestingly different. That's all I can say. Some of you may end up having energy, like you can tell. Really? They're going to make me tell you this? Why not? Okay. I would be walking along and all of a sudden I'll feel myself shrink a good inch or so, or I'll get really tall. Now, Kathy would have witnessed that in our classes. And so, but something's now been added after many years. Is like we were walking around in Adelaide and I saw, what do we call it, deja vu, a glitch. I look and there is this guy going to give ticket to somebody that parked, past their time, and there's a guy that was with him. And I says, oh, I says, that's new. I've never seen that. And that guy and that other guy stood out like a sore thumb. So I'm walking along and we turned the corner and we went down another block and there they were again. There's no way they could have, it wasn't, wait, what? And they did it 3 times. And I'm like, there's no way that this can be happening. But then a woman was just finishing up something. I can't remember what it was. And so she's got her trolley with her food on it and other stuff. And she's hauling it. Well, I wanted to get around her. And so as me and my husband Alan are walking in front of her, all of a sudden I hear these other trolleys. And oh, geez. I look back and she's way back there, right? And then all of a sudden she's ahead of me. And I thought, oh, she got a twin? I look back, she's not there. She's there. I thought, what? And then it happened again. I said, all right, I'm apparently weaving in and out of dimensions. Which one am I going to land on today? I said, I hope we have good dinner. So we realign all the time to dimensions, and some of us can be very aware of it, and some of us may not be. But it also depends on your attitude, your emotions, what your soul wanted to experience. So it's so important to understand that things can happen. Oh, look at all these wonderful people. So the time change happened for us. We fell back, and in Michigan they fell forward. So I'm curious of how many people we got new. Used to be 5:30 in the morning, and now it's 7:30 in the morning there. Well, that's good. Maybe this will be a good time slot after all. I don't know. Oh, Melody. Look at all these people. Wonderful. Look at all you. Oh, look at the smiles. Yeah. You know what's best is when I get done, I get to go back and see all your beautiful faces and all your wonderful greetings and things. And if you're new, you get a new card, and and just I try to give everybody an opportunity. It may take me a couple hours, but it is a fun moment. Like I said, I was doing nostalgia. Now, the energy is quite interesting because I'm asking Spirit, what is it you want to talk about? And they said, when the Spirit not talk to me. I live, agree, that walk, and talk, and dream it, and just be it every day. So the strange part is to have this, what do you call it? Dull hum. That's what it feels like. I'm sorry, I got something on my screen. It's making the... I'm so sorry. It looks awful. Oh, it's going to drive me... Okay, let it go, Brenda. That's just your human self. Done. Okay. Oh, so you can see it, Melody? She goes, how are you tonight? I'm good, actually. Thank you for asking. I'm really good. It's just walking down memory lane. You have a very different energy about you. That's what I think. I feel it. It's like my face doesn't look the same, and maybe it's this color. I don't know. Even the color of my eyes look different. Okay, so let me just get into spirit. Some of you wonder, why don't I talk to the future? Talk to the future. I can talk to your future self. Trust me, it does come in. What's it want to say? Heal your shit. But a lot of people just walk around and, it's like, what about my future? What about this? What about that? And you have to remember that if you're not active in your life, your future will just be from the day before. Okay, but people are so used to having hardship. And by having hardship all the time, then the question is when will it end? Well, that's what my job is. I look and say, you haven't resolved it, so therefore it will continue. And then I teach people how to look at life through soul coaching and spiritual investigation, and then using your tools so that you can intentionally live your life. So you don't have to feel like you have to have bad luck. I had a client a few weeks back, and it was interesting because she felt like there was something attacking her in her house. But the only thing I kept finding was that she was in a domestic abuse. And I asked her if she could remember her memories, and she says no. And I thought, I can't remember what the word is, but what happens is that your body can start creating symptoms and reenactment and many little things like this. And that's what I kept seeing energetically, was what had happened to her domestically. And by her subconscious mind making her to forget the horror, she went into having to recreate out of fear. And I said, you have to understand, you made a decision to believe in fear. You have a belief with emotions that back your fear. And usually when you have emotions, they represent the past that you're holding on to an experience. And in her mind, all she kept thinking was, no, there's a bad demon or there's a bad this and that. Sorry, I didn't pick that up. I did see inside her house triggers, memory triggers. These are emotional things that were spit out or thrown out, you know, and you can re-walk through them and reactivate your thinking into something fearful. Does that mean reabsorbs? No, I can just sit right there and you keep walking through it every single day. That's why it's important to smudge your house. That's why it's important to clear it. I mean, I was smudging and then I was having bad breathing issues. So I turned around and took one of my baba wands, and then I just took and I used my intention, the white light, used the baba wand, and I even had a spray so that I could use the oils. And then you say a prayer and start clearing your house, because you can actually literally begin to find them, and you will find them. And you just clean your house. And I am beginning to make these, just trying to find a good supplier for the beads again. Got some wonderful ideas. So that'll be hopefully soon. But so it's so important. Please, you know, sage it every now and then. Pray over your house. Put salt out. Put crystals. Selenite. You're going to find selenite throughout my whole house, because selenite's great at absorbing that stuff. You know, there's just, especially when you have what do you call it? TVs and Wi-Fi's and things like that. You know, get yourself an orgone. You'll have to look that up. ORGONE or whatever it is. But that's important too. It's not working. Okay, so Lenny, I need you to, if you're here, I need you to say hello so that the little button will pop up. I don't know why it didn't pop up. So like usual, if you want a reading, 11 for 11. Oh, should have, yeah, that's open too. So, you know, you just pay through PayPal. It's bpower dot, please remember the dot. So it's bpower.mw@dr.com. Now, I am feeling somebody that's having a spleen issue. It literally feels like the spleen is enlarging, which is trying to lift the rib cage. Now, wow. Somebody's watching. Somebody is watching, and they have, well, I wouldn't say lupus. They just have like allergies, or they have something. But it's literally my spleen is lifting up, and I asked Spirit if it was mine, and I didn't get that. Ah, Terrence. Oh, you're a wonderful man. Like myself being angry, he said, and having fear, I trapped a lot of emotions in my stomach. Yes. And now I'm on my path to heal myself. Oh, darn thing moved on me. Yes. And wonderful person. Oh my God. He's young and he gets it. So keep waking up, kids. Oh, and the fact that he's into this and healing, and just he gets it. So it's like, yeah, keep going. You're gonna heal the rest of us. That's awesome. Oh, you're not feeling well, Terrence? You mean the spleen thing I'm feeling is you? Oh, honey, that's not good. Why is that happening for him? Oh, so somebody's been around you that's been very self-centered? Okay, so that we're going to have to remove, dear, because it's the self-centered energy. It's like when people get really stuck in themselves and it's all about them. Make it all about them. Yeah, it's well, if you know who it is, or maybe more than one person, or you're having a memory of it, because now it's really affecting. Put your hand right here. Okay, it won't take care of the root. but it, Steve, did I say that right? But it won't take care of the root, but it'll actually help the blood come back up to the forebrain, and it'll help you create reality better, and it'll actually start to break down the chemical peptides so that hopefully your spleen can just relax. Oh, no, Jordana, she says it's me again. Is that me again? My side pain? Ooh. Yes. Let her again. Nope. It's Terrence. So, just so y'all, oh, we paid. Oh, why isn't this working? So Lenore's must not be here. Why isn't, okay. Wi-Fi's working. Michelle said you paid. Let me see if it'll work. It might be because I'm downloading something on my other computer. I forgot to shut it off. Oh well. Hopefully it'll pop open. I wouldn't understand why it wouldn't. If not, there's a backup for me to check. So, Michelle, hopefully it'll kick in, and when it does, we can, what do you call it? You can call in and we can talk, or we can do it cold read. I don't know, where is this? Why isn't it working? All right, anybody out there that has my personal page, can you just email me, or not email me, message me? I want to see if this works. I'm like, it says it's got juice to it. Oh, come on, Spirit, don't tease me, because I'm so excited about this working. Now, I might have to reboot this. Wow, I'm getting, all right, nothing on that. Well, I don't like spending my time on that. What I'm going to do is I will talk to you, though. Somebody's got, well, is that Terrence again? No, it's somebody else. So somebody hasn't been able to speak today. You haven't been able to speak your truth, and there's a party that wants to bark at them, but you can't. How's that for you? Oh, I'm going to say, because if you're friends with me, you normally, people can just get on Messenger. And yeah, is Lenore even here? She's been so busy. I haven't really wanted to bother her. Really? Okay, so your body talks to you all the time. You half the time you probably think, oh, that's my stuff. And then the other times, it could be you're just picking up the dog. You're picking up your neighbor. I mean, because was it Jordana said that she was the person down the street? Yeah, because she had an issue, and you can pick up people, and when if you're not aware of it, you still can pick up people. If you're aware of it, and you're like, oh my God, there they go again. You still can pick up people. Oh, all right, one worked. She got through. Thank you. Well, then I don't understand why the email's not working. All right, hold on, Michelle. I'll have to carefully, without moving the computer, open it another way. So you've noticed I've changed my room just a little bit. I had to have a tray to hold my papers, and the other way I was sitting, I was knocking things over. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. You're wonderful. Oh. So Candace, how you doing? Everything good? So people have really been experiencing what I do, my all. And they can really get in and break up that emotions that hold them back. And when you don't even know you're being held back, you get so used to life, you don't see that you're thinking it and you're feeling it, and we just get used to the emotions that it can screw us over really bad. Hello, Lisa. Just trying to get all the technical things out of the way. I hope this does not slow the computer down. It's trying to open up the email, and if it does, I am so sorry. So I was looking back through all my videos on YouTube, and in the beginning I can only put up 15 minutes at a time, or was it 10 minutes a time? And so, you know, it's like part 1, part 2, part 9. And then eventually I could do 2 parts, and then I couldn't put it as 1 part because back in Michigan in the old days with the different kind of lines, I could only, you know, put up, that scared me, to put up a video or upload would take almost 8 hours. Times have really changed. Ah, hey, is it Tina? I'm gonna say it so badly. Please love me. Don't hate me. I can't read. Yes, I got a read. Somebody paid a while back, and we finally made the connections. Awesome. Yes, I will. I got to get this all to work. Hold on here. Okay, so once this opens up, where did you pay that to, Michelle? Because it didn't come through to bpower.mw@dr.com. Because it went nowhere. Unless, well, no. It's out of PayPal went down. It's still got nothing. Okay. Let me read this. Just so you see I paid. That helps. Where'd you send that to? Because I don't, oh, look at that. It finally came through. That took like forever. That is so odd how that did that. Okay, so. Aw, no. That's Terrence. He sent me money. Okay, awesome. I got it still. Okay, Michelle, if you paid me through, that's gonna be the thing. I gotta figure out where you paid me from, because I don't have Facebook Pay because I'm in Australia. How did it get to you? Did it go to my other account? I don't know how to check that. All right. It says it paid. As soon as I figure out where she sent it. All right, Michelle, I thought it was you, but it was Terrence. So that's not me. Or is that you? I would never have those letters. You know what? I'm wondering if it's the wrong Brenda Powers. So it was like a Gmail money? That is so bizarre. You know, I asked Spirit not to give me something hard tonight. Oh no, don't freeze up! You froze. No. Oh, nutty bars. Okay, oh, okay, mine came back. I don't know if it froze for you guys, but for a few seconds there. Oh. You know, I don't know where to even go for that. Gmail. That's going to be interesting. Okay, so the first person I definitely want to, so because I owe, I'm assuming it was Cartwright. I don't know why my little screen got smaller. How do you get it bigger? All right, first person will be Tiana. You can find her. Yeah, you sent me a screenshot. I don't know where you sent it to. That's the problem. It says Brenda Power, and it didn't go through PayPal. If it gone through PayPal, I will have no idea why Terrence has made it through and yours didn't. All right, so oh, I don't know who V Power is. It's B. That's funny. Okay, so you sent it to V Power, and I don't know. You may have to cancel that because I don't think anybody's going to get that. It's B, as in Brenda, power.mw is medicine woman. So bpower.mw at dr.com. Okay, Michelle? Yeah. So hopefully that'll work, that you can fix that. There you are. All right. Do you want me just to do a cold read, sweetheart? Do you want me to do it like this because there's a delay, or do you want to call, or I call you, or you call? Well, if you can call me. I don't know if we're friends. It's okay. That's okay. Did you have a specific question, dear? Okay, so we're gonna talk to. Yeah, why can't I pronounce words or names? That's okay. Steve's laughing at me because that's how you said root wrong. Roots, whatever. There, I'm connected in. All right, Michelle. Or not Michelle. Michelle, I will get to you once we figure this out. I need to get going on Tiana. And there is, she said hi. Cold. Gotcha. Wonderful. Ready? I don't know why, but I smell horses. First I was going to say dogs, wet dog. Unless you have a big dog that's looks like a horse. But see, it's funny. It looks like a dog, but it just trotted in the room. How interesting is that? Oh, it's circling. Just talk to me. So you deprive yourself because you feel you take from people, that you cost people. You're like, oh my God, you feel really bad. Is there another word for it? What word do you feel about it? Incompetent. You feel incompetent that they have to pay, that you can't participate, that, and I've lost my glasses. That's okay, I'll do my best. But you feel incompetent about it. And if any of this rings a bell, please, let me know. There's a part of you that really likes being easygoing, but I think you feel like that's wrong, right and wrong. I feel like you think that's wrong. And you have to find the fine line of when it feels easygoing and when to stand up and do your job or do what you need to do. I feel like you're stuck between, how am I supposed to do this and how am I supposed to do this? I don't want to say Sheldon. If you've ever watched The Big Bang, he was trying to develop his emotional side, but that's not you. It is that you're trying to develop something, but you can't figure out. It's like, when do I butt in to talk and when do I don't? You know, there's something you're trying to figure out how to do. They say that there's a very active memory that as of 2 years old, that causes you to feel like you need to, I don't know if you stutter or not, that it causes your need to tumble over your words in your mind. I don't know if you say it out of your mouth. So just let me know if any of this, yes, no. Well, I won't say certain things because it's none of anybody's business. You have a lot of insecurities about your female parts, I should say, if that makes sense. You have a bell going off. Okay, so this bell going off, and what happens to a bell is that when you ring it, you hear it, and it vibrates. But when you stop hearing it, it continues to vibrate, and there is an emotion, how many, that keeps ringing your body, that has to do with the active memory, that's affecting the female part. What emotion is it? Okay, what emotion is it? The emotion of rebellious, to be rebellious. Do you not want to be, or you said, oh, I don't like that behavior? Do you know what I'm trying to say? No. What are you denying? Toxic. You have a toxic. What's being toxic? There's an emotion that causes you to feel like you're depressed or something sometimes. And they keep showing me like you're looking off, maybe look at your mom, and you feel despondent. They keep pointing to this side the most that you're looking through. And now this is going, why? They say there's a lot of it is that you visually construct. Now you can create your future, but if you are looking to the upper right and you're visualizing or auditoring this on the right, listening, seeing, and creating, this is that side of you that creates. And if you're creating, be careful. Just because you're going to create stuff that are negative if you're thinking about negative. Because it takes the heart to produce the stuff to come to pass. So if your emotions are with your thoughts as you're constructing this, then you're going to live in a state of fear, a circle of a loop that's asking to be, what do you call it, to be disrupted. Oh, she said spot on, good. Okay. Okay, I said the word disrupted, but the weirdest part is all of a sudden I have this energy that just comes in and disrupts you. Does that affect the train of thought? Does this do with your emotions? It actually has to do with stimuli at the mind, a person. You're pointing to the side, so you're thinking about a person. And what, you'd be thinking about your soulmate. This is a different type of thinking. And when you go to create, because you want that love, there's a part of you that feels very awkward, as if it will never happen. Does that make sense? If that's the case, you're going to have to dissolve awkward, because the awkward I just heard Pat say, well, why don't you take care of the dog? Well, you can't yet until she's comfortable with how to heal this. You can take care of the bell. I'll tell you at the end. Or if I forget, just, email me, or not email me, message me. What's funny is because I don't really feel your heart aching for a soulmate, but at the same time, I feel like you're constructing that you should have one because you feel like there's missing in your life. Do you realize that's not really you? I don't know how old you are, but I feel like it's like this is the next logical step. You're supposed to be thinking about this and this, all the things you don't have, and dwell on it. So if that's the case, it needs to go. You can always go back to this and watch it anytime. What I'm going to tell you is that as far as releasing some of these things, because they're showing me over and over how it really just comes in and affects your thinking, because it's as soon as I start to think, it keeps hitting me. As soon as I start to get hooked in, it just keeps hitting me. And so I want to give you a healing tool, but all of a sudden this just keeps hitting me. Yes, over and over. Now, is this medication? No. Is this how the brain energy is functioning? Or is this just an everyday thing, low on something? Energies. Certain nutritional stuff. Okay. Maybe, you may be low on something. You may want to see a doctor. Understand that if you're low on electrolytes, go get some electrolytes, especially, because if it's too hot, you're sweating, or you're not drinking enough. Oh, she needs water. No. Minerals. No. Combination of something. Is there a disconnect anywhere? No. Does the bell affect it? Yes. Okay, so you may be getting enough nutrition, but it's not effective. Yes. So to remove the bell, we would then, is this how many times? And the bell was rebellious. So I'm just going to do it on me. I'm going to send the vibe out to you. You can get a magnet. You don't have to have this refrigerator magnet. And you're just going to say bell. Oh, you have to say active memory, bell, rebellious. Active memory, bell, rebellious. Oh, active memory, bell, rebellious. Now I'm getting a headache. Active memory, bell, rebellious. Is that still there? No. Do we need to disconnect something? To connect something? You need to make sure you drink enough water to flush out, because your hormones seem to be in it. Okay, so you're gonna, there's a flat part, round part, top part. Put your hand on your forehead, touches your hairline, touch the top. Flat part, round part, hold this. And this is going to start balancing your hormones. So the body can start sending the signals correctly down there to the energies of where you need to go. Okay? 2 minutes you may have to do, because it's, it causes, the hormones are causing, wow. How about Wayne Cook? No. Crosstalk? No. This is just a disruption from the bell. Is the bell still there? No. And it needs to go. I'm just going to tell you one more. Inherited heart wall. 2B, failure. Deprived? Just failure. So take your magnet, whatever you want, and you say, you have to do this 10 times. It's inherited. So you say an inherited failure. If motion is failure. Inherited failure. Inherited failure. Inherited failure. Inherited failure. Inherited failure. Inherited failure. I'm also sending energy. Inherited failure. Failure. Inherited failure. Oh boy. Inherited failure. Inherited failure. Inherited failure. You know, that affected the brain. Intelligent failure. It did. It affected the brain. Much better. My whole body is like, woo, changing. So, I hope that she says absolutely does. I don't know what else. Oh, Pat says, oh my God, lovely. You are spot on. Wonderful. Thank you, Pat. Yes, you can go back and listen to these readings anytime you want. Okay, so my screen seems awfully small tonight, and I just don't get that. Okay, so now we know that Terrence, did you want a reading now? If so, then after that will be Michelle. Okay, but I need to know if Terrence, what you want to hear. Did you want to do it in person? Did you want to heal now? Or, you know, how do you want to do it, Terrence? You're welcome. I'm so sorry to butcher your name. I'm so sorry. But yes, you know, use EFT to tap out some of those emotions that seem to really get you. I don't feel that attacking as much anymore, sweetheart. So pay attention. If it does, it might just be more work to need to be done, or another tool to help balance, or just watching how the emotions, the habits. Then you just have to say, nope, I do not choose this to create my reality. Okay. Terrence, buddy, are you there? Oh, no. That screen. Okay. Give a second for Terrence. And if he doesn't come on, then Michelle. And look at that, Michelle, it worked. Oh, totally different last name. Throw me off. No wonder you said that. Okay. All right. Well, oh, there you are, hon. Terrence, what would you like done, dear? Would you like the cold read, or oh no, I just said something about healing your gut or your spleen. Yes, if that's what you want. What in the world is all this about? Have you been feeling awful, Terrence? All right. If you're ready to begin, did you say something? Yes, I am. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna send you some extra energy because I just really feel. Whew. Okay. You want that removed first? Oh, that one? Oh, hold on. All right, so they're saying that to go deeper on the self-centered, they said that efforts unreceived. Is it your efforts unreceived? Yeah. So I don't know if you just had, like, let's say you shared some information and the effort that you went into it was unreceived. And I don't know if you did it to that person when they're all self-centered and everything. We have to respect that that's what they want to be, and you are not meant to, you're just supposed to plant seeds. Go talk to people that actually want you. Okay? Because they're there. And now I'm going to get my, all right, so let's really focus in. You get your magnet, or just use your hand, sweetheart. Just use your hand. Use your hand as a magnet. Do you want me to do both? No. Okay, I'm taking it and pulling out that. Okay, efforts unreceived. Efforts unreceived. Efforts unreceived. Efforts unreceived. Efforts unreceived. That's changed my eyes. Efforts unreceived. Oh. Okay, so I need you to grab, so on the elbow, you're going to grab the elbow, and you're going to take this little hand and then put it right here. Rib, right here. It's like, I can't remember what rib that is. So you're going to grab, you're going to do both sides. So that grab and then grab that point. This is like a triple warmer hug. So see how I'm holding? This is the triple warmer. This is where your alarm, you're going off, and then down here is the spleen. As you are holding them, you're kind of like hugging yourself too, but you are touching the points, and your energy is helping to balance those 2 points, so it creates a okay. So you do that and hang on to it, and then after you feel like it's starting to calm down, then you switch. Okay, so you grab this elbow and then put your hand on this side. Now, they said the interaction in the environment. I'm inside your house right now that I can see just energetically. They're showing me just pictures of your house. How's that for you? I'm not sure. There's something towards the, I don't know where your bathroom is or where your hallway is, but there's some type of energy that's there. It's like, I don't know if you happen to be very sensitive to the smells towards the bathroom, but you build an intolerance to it, and you're like, oh, do you know what I mean? Oh, you should see the screen. Okay, so let's see it. Okay. Anyways, are you sensitive to smell on that? Because they're saying it's interesting as people walk through, wherever that walkthrough is towards the bathroom, there's a specific area that seems to be where you pick up people, you pick up their thoughts. So if they're grumpy, then you pick up their thoughts. It's what's called the subconscious of other minds people, or of other people's minds. What that means is whatever is going on, and it could be just a program that's running. It doesn't even have to be in their head. I didn't even realize you had this, but I guess you do, because I know I have it. And what happens is that if the program's running in the body, and if they're hanging by that spot, I don't know why that spot really affects you the most in the house, but all of a sudden your body, your immune system is always listening. It's mimicking. Okay, it's like resonating, but it's your immune system goes, oh, that's me. Okay, yeah, okay. So I'm supposed to feel this. And it's not true. But it's like your energies don't know how to separate where you begin and they end, and opposite of that. I know that your soul contract is that you wanted to learn and totally remember how to be a shaman. Totally remember how to be a healer. But this interaction with the environment, so you picked up a psychic trauma. When? Just in the last few days? Yeah. Oh my goodness, dear. So a psychic trauma is when you feel 2 or more emotions at the same time. It's not the same as a psychic attack. This is trauma. And so if somebody's feeling all these emotions, it could be more than one people, but you felt them at the same time. How many? 3 emotions. The first one is paranoia. Second one is failure. Paranoia, failure. And numb. All right. How many times do you want me to get that out of there? Okay. Paranoia, failure, and numb. So get your little magnet or your hand, place it on there. Failure, paranoia, numb. See right there, it's stuck. Paranoia, paranoia, failure, numb. Paranoia, failure, numb. Wow. Paranoia, failure, numb. Numb. Failure, paranoia, failure, numb. So psychic trauma, removing the psychic. There we go. Starting to go. psychic. Okay. Now we can remove this. Well, if we're doing that, okay, let's remove the self-centered out of the body. 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 So we've worked together before. So I'm just going to clean up that area, okay? You may actually feel this because you're beginning, you know, you're beginning to use your abilities. Oh, right there. Old gunk. Looks like old gunk in the blood. Old gunk, you know. I'm looking at the spleen, if that's what you want to know. Just clearing that out. There you go, honey. If you're feeling anything, just breathe it through. Now, where does it need to balance? So you can feel this. Oops. I'm screwing anyway. Okay, let's see that. Parents, how you doing, honey? Okay, so we're going to have to see if we can balance that adrenals, because in the back, in the back here, the adrenals are off a little bit. So find your belly button and then go out about an inch on each side and then go up. Hold that point just above your belly button, okay? And then you're going to take and hold the temples. And this is for Terrence. We're going to balance the adrenals. We're going to balance, and anybody can balance their adrenals and their thyroid. I can show you, you know, there's all these wonderful energy medicine tools. You've been running, your adrenals have been running for a while now. Something sets you off. It could have been just that psychic trauma, but this one feels very old. Oh. Is there a prenatal? Yes, but we can't do anything about it just yet. There's this world, this consciousness of the environment. Do you mean he's picking up the consciousness of the environment? No. So he's picking up the people in that environment. So you're going to have to do connecting heaven and earth, or connecting heaven and earth. Remember, I think I showed you that. If not, look under Donna Eden, and if you still can't find it, let me know and I'll send it to you. You got to get those people out of your space, okay? You're picking up way too much energy. So when you're in that space and in that house, even imagine the house and then separate yourself and do the breathing and holding, okay? You really need to. And then when you're done, push your finger on your forehead and then your finger in the belly button, push in and lift up. And then just kind of imagine that the energy is hooking up, okay? And then in the back, with the tainted, the bottom part, going up, so coming up and over to here, and then from the front up to here, you just kind of imagine that egg is building around you. I can send you some videos, just have to email me, honey, and then I'll remember. Say hook up and zip up, okay? All right. Wow, honey. Oh. You keep doing it, you're doing good. Okay, yes, the Celtic weave, definitely. But build that up and like I said, use that intention of separating the house from you, because there's something about, I don't know what your house looks like. There's just one particular part, like next to the bathroom. It's like there's a hallway or something right next to it. And then the room that I see is, it's like a living room or a lounge or the kitchen. It's a big room, and then it starts to go weave in, and I don't know what that is. Okay, you did very well. Keep me posted. Hurry on. Okay, Michelle. Yes, Michelle. Oops. Where'd the little button go? I don't. Oh, I'll get it right. Okay. Michelle, I saw you wrote something here. Okay, so you have to decide, sweetheart, if you want to call, or we do a cold read and we can heal just like we did. You know what I mean? Oh, there it works. Okay, so all right, what'd she say here? She said, okay, that's not good. All right, you got to let me know if I can read this out loud. I can stay quiet. I just don't want to, break any confidence. Oh, if you want to call, that would help. That way people can, yeah, okay, let me turn this on. And you just let me know
line in mode
when you're ready to call. You just go ahead and do that. All right, dear? So, Michelle finally made it through. If you were looking for a read, then you go B power, or B as in Brenda. B power. Oh, here, this is what, let's see if we can do it this way. So I call her, let's see what happens. Oh, did it work? How'd I get that? I got stars all over my head. Where are you?
Hello.
Would you like me to take? I don't know. I didn't mean video. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hold on. Let me take that off. Not what I meant. Oh my God. Hold on. They can't see, only me. But where'd it go? Where's my little button? All right. I'll call you back this time. Yeah. Oh, your camera's off. That's good. I can't figure out how to get my camera off though.
Oh, that's okay. I don't mind seeing you.
Okay. Did that work?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. I got to figure out why that people can't hear you all of a sudden. All right. Can anybody hear her okay? Go ahead and speak, sweetheart.
Hello. Yes. Hello.
Well, it's kind of low. I don't understand why it's doing that. That's okay. And other people, I think, all right, we'll give it a shot. All right. Before I start the timer, just tell me what it is that you wanted to focus on. I read a little bit of it, but it's kind of important if sometimes we can tell people.
Okay. So my ex-husband and I have been separated for 3 years.
Okay.
And every time I feel like I go up against him for something that I need, I end up running away with my tail between my legs, like he just crushes me. So now it's time for me to file the divorce because he won't do it. He's depending on me to do it. And all I want is what's fair. That's all I want is what is fair.
Yes.
I've given him so much. And I just want to make sure that I'm doing the right thing because, divorces are expensive.
Yes.
And I don't want to put all this money out to make myself struggle just to run away with my tail between my legs. I'm tired of it.
Okay, I agree. I agree. Okay, so I'm going to say, is he a narcissist?
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
Okay. All right. What happens with a narcissist? And I'm assuming you're probably an empath.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. What's the first thing that happens when you're talking to him? Do you look him in the eye?
Yes.
Please don't do that. I'm going to tell you why. When I grew up, you have to look me in the eye or otherwise you're a liar. Kinesthetics or empaths, all right? we have a tendency to feel what the other person's feeling, and we end up figuring it out so well that we lose who we are. And the empaths, the narcissists know this, so they know how to say certain words to get you to agree with them. So
Yes.
if you don't look at him and you do start to, so practice looking at your hand or something and say what you want to say, because he's going to connect in that way. And I was the same way. That's why I know. So we're also going to look for a program. So I'm going to turn on the timer now. Oh. Did he like to scorn you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's really a big bully to me, to the point where when I'm around him, I'm just like a statue. I just can't handle what he does.
All right. So the first thing we're probably going to do. All right. I'm looking at you, and I'm looking at how. So how it gets really connected is when, wow. I like that video feature, and I can understand why Spirit made a mistake of making that happen. If you don't mind me turning it on so you can see me.
Oh, okay.
Now, you don't have to have yours on, but I just, what I'm going to do is I want you to see the healing tool I'm going to use that I want you to do, okay? So
okay.
I don't, you can set your phone down so you can, so just warning you. Okay, there, you can see me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Understand that when you're with him, you look to the upper right, okay? You look to the upper right. The problem with that is that you're constructing in your mind about what he's saying, which then causes you to start to fall apart, okay? And the healing tool that I want you to do is what's called hope therapy. And I need you to, I'm going to turn the camera just right. There we go. All right. So left hand, okay, and you're going to see your thumb, and you're going to go down, and right where the wrist bends, all right, that's considered the first point. The second point is just underneath, and the third point is underneath that. Can you see me do this?
Yes.
Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your thumb, and you're going to put it in that second position. See, there's first, there's second. And then you're going to take and you're going to push your thumb there, and you're going to put your palm, and then wrap your other fingers around, okay? I know everybody has a hard time doing this, but just remember, it's under the thumb, follow that line, that second position, put your thumb there, push in deep. Now I'm going to have you put your hand like this, okay? So you're covering your top of your head and your forehead and your hairline. Now I want you to think about this. So tell me when you've got your hand on your head.
Oh, I'm there.
Good. I love it. Oh, I'm there. Okay. Now I need you to just feel how you have the lack of power, and you're going to have to look up to the upper right and go back to the incident that just occurred with him. Okay? Fresh one. There you go. And feel your lack of power. And on a scale from 0 to 10, 10 being, oh, yeah, the worst, it's a 10, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, what color is it? Because I just saw a color.
Blue.
Okay. So she might have been the one that couldn't talk. Remember, she had coughing. All right, so really just focus on the lack of, literally feel how there's no power. And at the same time, now I want you to feel how he exerts his power by his words, just how he stands or his facial expression. He exerts that power. Okay. Oh God, yeah, that's gross. That's even a high number. That one gives you very cloudy thinking. It's in your head. Oh, I can feel that intimidation right now. So I'm going to just tell your subconscious mind, so just stay where you are. I'm going to tell your subconscious mind, remove, transcend, let it go, let it go, let it go. Now I want you to drop your eyes down to the lower right, and I want you to feel, yeah, like gross fingers on you. Feel his exertions of power. Feel that lack of, just feel it, okay? Remove, transcend, let it go, let it go, let it go. Now we're going to go to the upper left, and you're going to remember the first time that that happened. And it's okay that you don't remember that it happened at 1 year old, but in your youth, you could feel how people exerted their power, and you just felt like a loss of power, okay? How can you do that? Have you gotten there?
Yes. Yeah.
Now the next, okay, remove, transcend, let it go, let it go. I need you to also remember how, as you got older, people took you for granted. Ugh. All right, remove, transcend, let it go, let it go, let it go. And then when you didn't do what they wanted, they're kind of mean. That's not fun.
Yeah.
Because it's like they made you feel bad and guilty. It's like somebody's telling you, oh, do my dishes, and you're like, no. And then all of a sudden, you're the one that looks like an asshole or an idiot, and they make you feel bad. And then you, as you began to learn to stand on your 2 feet, you're not going to be pushed around. Oh, you took a hit by their emotions. Goodness, girl. Remove, transcend, let it go, let it go. Now they said, look to the lower left. And I want you to do the self-dialogue. You know, the self-talk. Oh, God, I guess I should have done that. I should have. Right now, all I can hear is your part of you that's saying, I should have. Oh, God, you know, I just could have kept my mouth shut. Oh. You know, there you go. Remove, transcend, let it go, let it go. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Okay, remove, transcend, let it go, let it go. Look back up to the upper left. I want you to remember, you're starting to change, that all of a sudden you're like, I'm not taking this anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. But I'm supposed to be sweet and kind and oh yeah, I'm right and wrong there. Remove, transcend, let it go, let it go. And you just became underdeveloped because you really thought it was just easier to do it so they'll shut their stupid mouth.
Yep.
And now you have many years of this. Remove, transcend, let it go, let it go, let it go. Now I'm going to look to the middle left, and I want you to hear their stupid nah, 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 nah. Boys, they don't shut up. You can't even tune it out anymore. Remove, transcend, let it go, let it go. Go back up to the upper left. See their mouths moving. Remove, transcend, let it go. Yeah, this is great intolerance. You can't even tolerate anymore. It's the one that gave you enough to walk away. But at the same time, it's just now just pushing at you so that you'll end up giving them everything and stop. This is what we don't. Remove, transcend, let it go, let it go. Look to the lower left. Notice the self-dialogue. Maybe I should just walk away. Maybe I should just let them have everything. Remove, transcend, let it go, let it go. Look back over to the lower right, and I want you to feel. Now, they're saying that you sometimes may feel achy. I want you to feel. Ugh. Yeah, that's the word. Ugh. Okay, I want you to feel. Remove, transcend, let it go, let it go. Now look to the upper right. And I want you to construct what you think you should behave and what you really want to do. Oh, you're right and wrong there. Remove, transcend, let it go, let it go. Look straight down to the lower right. You don't feel duckiness anymore, do you, as much? I feel less. Here, let it go, let it go. Now, I want you to just your eyes and go to that place where they exert the power. What number do you have now? We want it to get to lower. We don't want it to be 10. What number is it now?
The number that just popped in my head was 2.
Yeah, it's low. Keep it going. We gotta let it all go. And I gotta find out where's it at. Oh, straight up. All right, so you're lift your eyes straight up as you're holding your head. And I want you to smell his stink-ass lies. Oh, that's their words, by the way. But anyway, you got like somebody on the other side that says, yeah, he stinks. All right, remove, transcend, let it go. Take a big whiff in, remove, transcend, let it go, let it go. Go back to your lower left and hear that internal dialogue. Girl, why don't you get your together? Why aren't you fighting back? Well, at least you're getting stronger with your words. Remove, transcend, let it go, let it go. Now, look straight down and smell the shit that just seems to be your life. Remove, transcend, let it go, let it go, let it go. Now, when you think of exertion, their power that comes at you, is there any number left?
No.
And do you feel the lack of power anymore? Sort of?
No.
No?
Yeah, no.
No? Okay, I'm just looking. I want you to hold the right wrist, so you switch wrist, and you're going to hold R2D. You're going to hold that thumb in deep, and it's in the second position, okay? And put your hand on your head and R2D, and I want you to feel the failure, every freaking failure that you had with him when it came to talking. Got it?
Got it.
That number high?
Yeah.
All right.
That one's not gonna say.
Ready? Remove.
Yeah.
Transcend. Let it go. And what you're going to do is you're just going to feel like it drifts out. Okay? You're just going to pull that out. Pull it out. Pull it out. Because this is a lie. Pull it out. You had to learn. You had to learn all this so you develop how to be strong again. So thank you, Spirit. Thank you for the asshole. The soul that had to show up like that. Thank you very much. But you're done. And you're going to remove and let it go. Let it all go. Let it all go. We let it go so much. What was it I asked you to think about?
Oh, I don't remember.
Good. It was, it was to think about all the failures, but do you feel them anymore?
No.
Good. Good job. All right, take your hand down and just think about it. Do you feel stronger now than you did before?
Well, I gotta shake it up a little bit here. Yeah.
Okay. There's probably more work we could do, but
Stronger.
you know, all I had was the 11 minutes to, you know, help you. So, you know, if you need me again,
No, that's
what's that, sweetheart?
no. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm sure once I get my day started, I will know more.
Right. And this healing,
get moving.
This healing can last up to 24 to 48 hours. Okay. And it doesn't mean it's going to revert back. It just means that you could end up developing faster. You could end up being stronger. You may surprise yourself. Or a new layer of something else. You're like, oh, I need to heal that. But you're allowing yourself to grow. That's what that healing's about.
Okay.
All right.
Ready.
And if you need my
Thank
services,
you so much.
You're welcome. If you need my services again, just look on fan page. There's the all the prices and stuff. But thank you very much for being patient. We got through.
Yes.
All right. You have a good day. All right.
Fabulous. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, I like that. That was good. And I'm glad you were able to hear her. That's what's important. Okay. All right. I have to make sure that I did not get the wrong thing here. So far we're doing really well. That was a really good start of today. Spirit told me, didn't need to really talk. Healings, we're doing good. Yes. It's always good to keep me posted or how you're in some way. Oh, yeah. And there's some wonderful people I just seen come and go. And thank you for the compliments. I really appreciate them. Okay, that was Michelle. Okay, so I have to remember that it's the same woman. I'm going to check to see if anybody else, and if not, then we're good. Wow, that was good. I can't tell you what I just got a confirmation from the part of that reading. That is all good when we can have confirmations of what we're doing and how we're doing it. Oh, so you just donated? You don't want anything? Oh, God love ya. That's wonderful. Well, hopefully it'll come through. We already have one ooh, somebody's got like sinus. What is that? I've got like this head, feels like my head's in a device. Oh my God, my head hurts. Whose head hurts? Who? You're welcome, Michelle. Who? Yes, Jennifer, I'm live. Let me see. Yeah, I got a pulse. Oh, we got some comedians here. Okay, so we're doing really good. And somebody said that they donated. Let's see if this, I wouldn't know. I forgot what that person's name was. Patricia. Ah, goes by a different name. Oh, that's a pretty name. Oh, so you don't want anything? You just donated, or did you want something, sweetheart? Please let me know. Wait, whoop, that screen just moved. Hold on. Oh yeah, it's you, Divine. What happened to it? Oh, Patricia. Oh yeah, I must be picking up several people. All right, we got to do this again. I got a small screen. It's not working. I just saw Patricia's name again, and I lost her. Ah, no, where'd she go? There she is. Oh, it won't move. Oh, reading. Gotcha. Okay. Now, did you want, like I've been doing, a cold read? Do you want just do it like this, or I can call you if we're friends? That's up to you, honey. Or is there something specific? Because the last reader or the last person wanted to do a healing because she was going through a divorce. Here we go. Here, okay. So okay, let's see. Anything else? All right, I've got the timer, and I'll look up if it's something specific you want to talk about. I will gear to that. Turn. All right. Do you go by a nickname? Because they are. How old am I? I hear that you're 3 years old. I'm hearing a nickname. Oh, I hear a nickname. I hear a nickname. It's like Patty or. Okay, all I hear is a stern voice. Okay, now it says, Patty, stop pretending to be that. I don't know if that means anything to you, but there would be a certain frequency of when somebody scorns you that somehow, and like I said, this is 3 years old, and somehow it affects you as an adult. It really seemed to affect you at age 14. All right, what happened then? Do I need to know? You had a major bitch slap, a major oh my God moment at that age. Shock is what I normally would call it. And then somehow you became very awkward. I don't understand it. They keep telling me the right side of my body. It's like I'm more awkward with somebody looking at my right side of my body. Or I lead with this. I don't know what this is, but I feel a lot of energy right here. There's a part of you that goes into auto response of being petrified of being seen. Does this make sense to you? Yes. Okay. So you had damage? And damage may not be physical. Damage can be anything. Now my teeth hurt. Decisions. Okay, about decisions. About what? So are you an emotional eater? Okay, they're saying that the auto response of when you feel petrified affects your decisions. So you somehow become helpless and you keep repeating a particular mistake that you don't quite understand why you keep doing. Oh, okay, I can ask that. Okay, so, yes, it does. To stay with or leave. Let me find out. So, as I look at the heart and I look at the soul contract and the other programs, if you were to continue on for the next 3 to 4 years, you would be the only one that suffers. Okay? You have been tossing this around in the heart, and your heart says to leave, your soul contract says to leave, but your mind says, I can't. Now, this is huge. Do you believe you can't? Okay? Because if that's the case, then it goes back to when you were 14. That is the moment that makes you believe now that you can't. Not sure what happened to you, but they're saying that this is huge. Well, what can she do? What do you want her to do? They said part of it would be maybe to use an emotional freedom technique and notice how self-conscious you are. Because the more that you have a particular self-conscious, especially with that person, it's like it doesn't matter where you move or how you move, you're going to be seen. Okay? And that self-conscious says that the reason you're hooked into being so self-conscious, oh, I just lost my balance. Wait, is this her? Oh, honey, I am sorry. Okay, I gotta hang on to this. Oh my God, the light's going out. What about the vibration? I can't see anymore. You need to tell me. It's an automatic response that's just so built into you. Oh, sweetie pie. Okay. She said, yes, I messed up bad. Okay. What can we do? All right. So you need to start quietly using a healing tool. Go in the bathroom. Do whatever you need to do. Emotional freedom technique. You Facebook me or something, and I can send you a link, or you can look up emotional freedom technique. There's several different ways. I want you to use the full gamut, one with the eyes, because I said that the dialogue is what keeps locking you in there. I want you to just do me a favor right now, and I'll hold the energy. You don't have to. If you say yes, then I will continue. Okay? Natalie, yes, pay now so you can have a reading now. That would be good. So take your hand, and I need you to put it here. I don't care which hand. Okay, you do this, sweetheart. Make sure you get up here. And I'm going to hold the energies. And what you do when you're holding this, I want you to take and look to the lower left. You got it? So you're doing this and you're looking to the lower left because I want you to hear that self-talk. And it's like, I have to. I have to. And all you're doing is, from what I can hear, is repeating what happened. Because you did not know how to cope with that. Whatever it happened at 14, there was something that gobsmacked you. Just keep holding it, look to, and then listen to, there you go, remove, transcend, let it go, let it go. But I don't want to do it. You don't have to. I'm working on another level of you that's doing it so that when you're ready to integrate everything, you can do it, okay? You can watch this video again. Keep your hand up there. Now keep looking to the lower left. Listen to that dialogue. It's not true. It's not true. Remove, transcend, let it go, let it go. Let it go. It's just the dialogue. You convinced yourself that you had to, because that's the only way you could handle what was happening to you. So we're going to take and remove and transcend. They're not even doing any very specific emotion. They're just saying notice the thoughts. There you go. Look straight down. Encased. Remove, transcend, let it go. But look straight up and smell. There you go. Okay, let it go. Wow, Jesus, mother. Look back down to the lower left and here. Got it? Your self-talk. Your self-talk is repeating what they're saying. You've convinced yourself that this is you. This is not you. Kick them out of their head. Kick them out of your head. Kick them out of your head. When you transcend, let them go, let it go, let it go. We're going to call in the extra spirits. We're going to ask for the blocking of that and pulling that thought and that person out. They do not need to live in her head. That is her space. That is her smooth transcend. Thank you, Blanca. There you go. Okay, all your energies are. So I'm going to check to see if you talk to me. Okay, so notice. So just notice. I know the energies. Talk to me just for a minute and see if you clear your head. Clear your head. I feel like part of it wants to. We're not done yet, honey. You still got 2 minutes. Talk to me. Did you by chance? Oh God. Okay. Drink water. I need you to get some lemon or something like lime or whatever. Drink water. We need to flush out some of these toxins that have been built up. And making sure that you may have to put your hand on your head every now and then, like we did, because we need the blood to come back up to the forebrain so you get out of stress mode. Do you understand? Because you are definitely repeating my breathing. Okay, well, it's okay. Fear of letting go. Okay. Not of the person. What do you fear of letting go, honey? At that particular time? This is their fear. Who would I be without you? Oh, so this is a bunch of lies and things that they constantly are pulling you in, pulling you back? What do you want her to do? Which one? Second? Front? Okay, they're saying that you pick up them too much. You're going to do this with your hand, okay? So first chakra, second, just below the belly button. You're going to take your hand, okay? Can you see my hand? And you're just going to go front and backwards and forwards. And I want you to keep doing this and do it for a good minute or two. Do it as often as you need, okay? And then when you're done, you may have to pull out your hand. You maybe pull it back in. What I mean by pulling out hand is this is what I mean. Okay, and when you're done, I want you to also take your thoughts as you're doing it. Imagine, you know what a vortex looks like. It has a point, and then it's like a cone. It comes up, like huge. I want you. This is your feeling center for relationships. Yours is huge. You need to pull yours back in. And I need you to be more conscious of it, so you imagine that you got it. You don't need it go out any further than your fingertips, okay? Yours goes out at least 2 miles, and then you have to feel. And then you take on, and it's not even, see, it's even affecting my breathing. Makes, like I said, are you an emotional eater? This is part of one reason. Okay, so you may need to do this often. Do the chakra, that's chakra healing. When you're done, make sure you just end up doing it clockwise, and then just let it go, and then imagine it's coming back in. And you can even imagine the color orange to balance it out. The back one, if you can put your hand in the back, do the same thing, but pull this out. This one in the back is called your will. It is so tight to you where, it's like here, and the other one's here. We need to get them consciously to come balanced, all right? If you can reach in the back, Then you do the same thing with your intention. It's over your chakra. Don't worry if it's forward or backwards. You say, thank you for correcting. And, you know, it will. Beginning to stretch that out. Because you're taking on too much. Okay, hon? You got to be done with that. Okay. You just let me know if that, you know. Oh, love and prayer to you, dear. Infinite love and gratitude, infinite gratitude. Oh. All right, so somebody wanted a reading, and PayPal, if you have an account, I'm in Australia, so it's really hard to have any account besides PayPal, and it makes it difficult because a lot of people have to sign up first. Now, sometimes PayPal will just let you send money, even if you don't have an account. I'm going to double check to make sure. And then, come on. Yeah, it may not go. Fine. Let it go. And do that. Okay, so. And it sends through, if there's anybody wants to, you know, anybody that wants a reading, that's fine. PayPal, do all that. I'm going to take, and like I said, you hit love. Did you share the video? What's going to happen is that hopefully you're friends with me. And the first person, we're going to kind of end up doing a couple, but the first person that calls me, and how do you call me? You have to go through Messenger, like Michelle did, like I did. Okay, I called her. You're on Messenger. That's why I said if we're friends. Then you push that little call button. You don't use video. You just use the little, you know, I think it's a phone. Push that, and you can win 5 minutes. So that's up to you. Like I said, whoever wants to play, you go ahead and call me now, and we'll see what happens. For a drawing, if you happen to call in, then, you know, your name will be, if it's a drawn out of the box, then I'm asking her to please, I'm asking you to please play it forward so that some other person can get one too. So, if nobody wants to do this, then Lenny can draw a name from the hope chest, and then we can go from there. I know it sounds like difficult instructions because I do miss my radio days, and part of me, my one good friend, Steve, told me that I can get some numbers, and so I can get a switchboard, and then people can call in and do it that way. But I just figured I'd try this. Oh, yay! We have a Catherine Fisher. She'll be the first. Oh, is that? Hey,
hello?
Hi, honey. Can you hear me?
Hi.
Hi.
Yes, I sure can. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Hi.
You just won 5 minutes. Thank you for calling in.
Oh, well, of course. I don't know how to be able to watch you, though, and call at the same time.
That's okay. You can always watch the video later.
Okay.
If you need to see me, if I need you to see me, I'll push the little video, and then you can see me. But otherwise, this is fine. Is there any specific that you wanted to talk about or have me read?
My leg.
Your leg. So what's going on with your leg, dear?
Whenever I'm walking, it feels kind of like I have a constant Charlie horse from my buttocks all the way down to my top of my ankle.
Gotcha. Which meridians are they?
I'm all really concerned because my mom has blood clots, so that's concerning for me.
All right, I'm looking and I see that the stomach meridian is frozen.
Yeah.
Now we have meridians that run up and down our legs. And when I say frozen, that means the energy is not moving.
Right.
So I gotta write this down. When I get done, I will deliberately send you information of the point and where to put the magnet, and so that you can start getting that energy to move through. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
I just lost my paper. There we go. Okay. Yes, Catherine. Okay. And if I forget, please email or
I'll message you.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Because sometimes when they disconnect me, I can't remember what I was doing.
Yeah, so, I can't remember nothing 5 seconds after I said it. So,
good. So we know that's frozen. What other one?
It's an after 40 thing, I think.
Which leg is it?
It's my left.
Yeah, they're really going into that. They say that you like to worry.
Oh, yeah. Since birth.
Okay, they said the worry is causing the energy. It was running backwards, but now it's frozen. So you will have to. Did you see how I did a hope therapy? Otherwise, I can send you a video and then I can give you the instructions. As long as it ends up being quick about it, then I can show you how to get rid of the worry.
Well, yeah, I mean, if I can do it afterwards, that way you're not having to.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, please.
No problem. We're going to do it that way. So we'll have you hold R2S. Now I'm looking. Is that the one too? Okay, so they're showing me the gallbladder meridian on on the left side. It's moving, but it's not sending the energy to the right side. So now you got a buildup. All right, so you have a gallbladder buildup on the left side. So that means I've got to find the point that helps move it across. Okay, so I got to do that one. And then what else? Oh, they're saying be very specific. She needs to heal out. All right. What is it? Oh, you're so much under pressure.
Yes.
And basically, it's driving you nuts. Is it because you have to live up to certain standards?
A little bit of both, yes.
Okay.
But I take care of 5 people, not including myself.
Okay, yeah, that's a lot of pressure. Okay, so I will send you an L2S. You're going to be doing a lot of healing.
Oh yeah. Okay, good.
Overtime hopelessness. This is something that's never gone away. It's a repetitive story.
Right.
Yeah, and again, when you do this, you make sure you focus on the emotions and how high you can get it and the color, and then you stay in that point until you feel it's gone.
Okay.
Repulsion. Okay, that one was big. Hold on. It's like you wanted to mimic your mother. Really? Okay, if that's the case, we don't want you to do that because then that affects your... So
yeah, she was on a pedestal for all my life.
Yeah, so basically, all right, so this is an allergy thing. So this is a deeper instruction. It's but I'll send it to you. So it's an allergy type thing. You copied your mom, so that means your mom must have had something similar to this.
Okay. Yeah, she did. It's a generational thing, but it should end with me.
Oh, it's going to. Definitely.
Thank you.
So I will send you that information because this one's going to be bigger. You got a bonus tonight, man. But I did it in 5 minutes, and I will. It's going to take me some time to get this all information sent to you, and then it's your responsibility to heal this. But if you need me afterwards, then you can make an appointment. But there's going to be a lot of instructions.
Okay.
All right.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Thank you for calling in. Right. Bye-bye.
Of course. Thank you.
I thought that was fun. That's good. And let's just check. Come on. The thing's not opening. That's okay. We'll get there in a second. So that's what what do you call it? I like these. I think I could do a switchboard type thing. It was good. I enjoyed it. And then I'm removing all the videos, so if you want to skip them before I take them off, you go to YouTube Medicine Woman for You, the number 4, the letter U. Natalie Harris just paid. Okay. Natalie Harris. Why are you so familiar to me? I have no idea. Which are okay. Oh, I gotta look. Oh, hold on. Oh. Okay, so again, yeah, all right, now we go down. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, I'm assuming she'd be tired too. Yeah, especially with no energy moving. All right, got. All right, so Natalie, sweetheart, you want to call? Do you want me to do it like this? How would you like it? Just let me know. And what is it you want to do? Okay, got you down for 11 minutes. And just wait for the, what do you call it? No, you, Brenda. Oh, me, no. No. Spirit keeps me energized. Just like this, okay. And anything specific, dear? God, I feel like I know you. I knew somebody the other day. Oh, that's odd. How do I know them? And then yes, I worked with her and her grandma. Okay, so that delay. I'm just gonna, I'll wait for you to, I'll push play. I will start. If you got something specific, then I can redirect. I'll look back up. All right, this is Kathy's. All right, whew, wow. Ugh, vomit, what do you, I don't know if you're used to vomit or what the deal is on that one. There's a trigger? Yes. So a trigger, a vomit, you feel that because apparently you can't handle vomits. Strange. Yes, Natalie, you got to decide if you want me to talk. Okay, I'll go with your feelings. All right, yes, this is for you. So when people vomit, can you handle it? Yes or no? Because what they said was, is it triggers something in you? Good. She says, no, I can't. It triggers in you failure. And it's not just failure that I can't clean it up. It literally triggers a failure. Now, does this happen every time? No, it just happened the one time. What age? 2 years old. There was a lot going in your house. So you could have, somebody was vomiting, but there was a story going on. So something was happening in your house. I'm hearing, arguments or yelling like normal family, blah, blah, blah. But what I'm hearing is that you connected vomit to failure. And so then there's a part of you that feels like you can't proceed. How do you want to say that? Tell me more. There's what do you mean by this? Oh, so there was wounded pride going on in the environment when you were growing up. So vomit and wounded pride issues, which then equaled failure. So this is what you thought growing up was supposed to be, was that you were supposed to fail at things. She's supposed to? Yeah. Does this make sense to you? So do you resemble how your mother does things? Because they keep going over and over that this is linked into you as if a learned behavior type thing. Oh, she says, I've always felt a failure. Do you realize it's not yours? Okay, I'm going to ask Spirit. When was the first time you actually failed at something? Not really. The typical thing that we call failure, you failed to know your ABCs. You failed to do certain things. It's like you were supposed to know it before you're supposed to learn it, which is not true. Okay? But that's how you're looking at it. So when you are trying to figure out that 1 + 1 = 2, you wrote your 2 as a 5, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I failed. And then they said that part of it is that you were to berate yourself. So do you talk mean to yourself? That's part of why it continues. There's just this, that's how you're supposed to do it. I mean, you got to remember, a little child does not have the capability to understand it as an adult. You understand? Fear of making a mess. Oh, wow. Is that true? Do you have a fear of making a mess? Because they said the biggest thing is that if you made the mess, oh my God. So that's anything. Vomiting, spilling milk. It's, oh my God. Why'd you do that for? No, that's not even correct. It's like it was a big shame if you accidentally wasted something. Man, he threw up. That money cost me, or that food there cost me money. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Because they're repeating a particular, now makes my nose plugged, like I don't want to smell. Do you have, no, auto response. What's the auto response? Rejection. So when you do certain things, you believe failure equals rejection. Every time? Wow. So what do you want her to do? Take action and resolve this, because they said that this is just a nasty habit that you could actually begin to correct. Does this make sense? Absolutely. All right, you can correct this. Okay, I gotta readjust my foot. It just went to sleep. Or was that mine or hers? No, okay. That was odd. It's like, woof, instantaneous sleeping. The energy on the outside frightens the F out of you. So stimuli, just move the movement. Does that freak you out? That's why you want to vomit. Did I have like I was going to faint earlier? No, that was somebody else. Oh, gotcha. No, I'm having digestive issues. Wow, mother of God. Repulsion. Oh, you push away first so you don't get rejected. Well, what do you hate more? Rejection? No. Being scorned? No. Spilling things. Oh, do you hate failure? No. Do you spill things? Do you, it can be metaphorically too. It doesn't, it looks like you've applied that philosophy that if that happens, then this has got to happen. This has got to happen. Well, you don't know how to make the right decisions. I mean, they are just, you don't, wow, you get yelled at? No, you yell both. You can't make a decision because you can't make the right decision because everybody keeps changing the rules. That just makes my freaking head spin. No wonder you. She said, very true. Absolutely. Okay. No wonder. What can we do to make this stop? I got the story. She's got to first recognize it. And then you got to make a decision. No, I can choose better. So she's got somebody's energy stuck? Okay, where? I mean, what? How many? One. Does it matter where? In the stomach, okay. Oh, this is what that is, okay. We've got to get it out. What's the resonate? What is she resonating? Expected guilt. Expected guilt? Are you expected to be guilty? Do you know what I mean? the putting the two words together, it's like I want to hear like you're expected to have to, and then if you don't, you're guilty. Oh, that's it. Is that it? Yes, they're nodding. They're all like mutes tonight. It's like charades. Well, when isn't it charades? Okay, the oscillation, the energy on the outside is very dominating, and you always take on. Is it more than once? Oh, you take you take on their responsibility. Okay, you're going to have to train yourself to say no. Where's my magnets? Mother of God, make them appear. No, I didn't say disappear, appear. Thank you. If you want this healing, I'm going to send it out, but do it on me, and then a part of you is already standing in front of me, but you can take it in. You don't have to own it, but you can take it in when you're ready. You have fear if you let the guilt go. Okay, so you don't know any of the good side. Do you know any strong women out there? Understand you don't have to be in that position. It's very interesting, but you're going to have to look for some people to look up to. You've not really had any good mentors that you don't need to get the ones that are, what do you call it, to the extreme. Okay. All right. I'm going to do this. You don't have to. Take your get a magnet, refrigerator magnet, and I'm just going to say, we're just clearing out the gunk that sits there, that they resonate, the resonating having to be guilty, resonating that you have to expect to be guilty, resonating that you have to take on responsibility, resonating that you have to expect guilt. Ooh. Expected guilt. Expected guilt and shame. Shame got in there too? Does she have, is her stomach meridian frozen? No. But that's out? Is there anything left? That's their crap? Okay. Anything to do with their crap? Resonated feeling attacked. Oh, you try to save your mother. Resonated feeling attacked. Resonated feeling attacked. Resonated feeling attacked. Resonated feeling attacked. You even have a figure of something gooberish in the corner. This is your fear that's coming at you. If you don't do certain things, then that thing is going to come get you. That's not even real. It's just a thought form that was created. If you're not friends with it, we're just going to pull out the and then disconnect. There you go. Hold on. It'll come back in my head. I mean, oh, English is not easy. Just this. Bear with me. Love to be able to see. Well, anyways, you did very well. Natalie, that's it. Oh, you need to tell me how you feel and and all this other stuff. Okay, I'm back. All right, so if there's no other, what do we call that? Wow. You paid for reading. Okay, if there's none of that, okay, I'm just going to double check. Okay. Okay. That was crazy. Crazy good? Some um my head is really interesting. Wow, I can't even. Uh, hmm. No, no. I want to give away, you know, let's, oh, my brain. Why is my brain doing that? Okay. Somehow, well, I'm not sure why none of you have your little name tags for your, that says shared. What are you trying to remind me of, Jennifer? PayPal. Oh, yeah, that is a word. Yeah, that thing. But I'm back now. I'm back. That's the funny part. That was okay. So there's only 10 people left. I'm not even sure who's left. Who's so all right, who's left? We got 10 people left, and what's funny is I don't. Okay, so all right. I see. All right, if you share, Sam shared. Okay, she's got that. Why does Sam have a share thing in Lenore, but I don't understand the stupid show. Yeah, I know she shared. She said that. Okay, so. Ooh, okay. Oh, Jesus. I'm just going to type out your name. My brain is not computing to even say the person's name. Isn't that stupid? I mean, I can't even. Well, I know it looks like this. I don't remember the last name. I hope there's not two of you. Well, if there is, I'll. Don't push that end to show. Whoever that is. No, it's not that late. It's 11 p.m., but it's only been 2 hours. Do you know what I mean? Okay, that person, see that name? Because I can't say it. I know I'm all okay. All right. Anyways, I wrote the person's name. I'm going to get my brain back in gear. It'd be good, wouldn't it? Putting my brain. You have 7 minutes. You've won 7 minutes. Devane, Devana, Ann, Devane. Oh, there's the brain. Oh, my 7 chakras. Okay, I gotta bring that back. Whew. La 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 la. Brain wise, they were strong. Oh yes, that's you. How would you like a read? You got 7 minutes. You know, even if I can't get words to work, sometimes I can be amazed myself about another way of getting things done. All right, so the person with no face. It's just this white image. Oh, later from Sam. All right. I'm just going to give you one unless you ask a certain thing because I didn't see that. I'm just assuming it's going to be a general cold read. Here they go. Okay. I'm hearing like dogs. At first I was going to say a chihuahua, and then I saw a big white fluffy thing, and then I'm thinking you're hearing animals or it's dogs. Ah. So you have something, a noise overstimulates you, causing you to have headaches. Yes? No. Something that overstimulates you that causes what? Your spleen to act up, then causes the headaches. Yes, that's how it works. So you have a process. What's going on with the spleen that causes the headaches? Distrust. What are you looking in you? Where? Okay, so they're using the word guilt. Distrust and guilt. Let her think about it. Well, all right. How does that help me? It creates this discourage. You don't even know sometimes that these two things will go off, but you know what discourage looked like, yes? And they say that the discourage is something that you think is your friend. Why does my hair look funky? I don't want this Benjamin. Okay, there we go. It's like you use it as a warning sign that so you don't have to do something. Hold on. What age? 2.5 years old. People discourage you from behaving badly, getting hurt, doing this and that. So that's why there's a part of you is you started to grow that you use discourage, because around 7 years old, you were not in a good predicament. Do you know what I mean by not a good predicament? And they said that you wish you would have listened to your discourage then, because you associated that with your parents. And what did it do? So you resonate in a broadcast out energy, and it's a habit. And this broadcast energy that goes out is to exert what? Criticism. So does it come out of your mouth? Or is this a broadcast that people, it's like, fuck off? No, this is what comes out of your mouth. So do you use words as a way to discourage others to? It's so interesting because the younger self, well, I'm trying to teach them because I fucked up as a kid. Does this make any sense to you? Because you keep repeating a particular panic that happened at 7. And you don't want nobody else to have that happen to. Least of all, never to you again. So you began to use your words. Does this make sense? Yes. Okay. Do you want to do anything with it, or you just want me to give you more information about this? They say that you have a tendency to live in impending doom. Is this her conscious mind? No, this is your program at 7 years old. Do you need to heal the 7-year-old? Yes. Do you want to? You can always pay for an appointment, and that way it can stay private. And you go up and down, up and down. Sometimes you have to use something to help you stop going up and down and up and down. So you balance yourself out by using words like criticism and stuff. You use it to balance yourself out to feel like you can stab off that particular that's interesting. To stab off that particular stuff that happened. Do you understand? What? You felt what had happened. You felt it so deeply that it actually affected your willpower? No, whose power? Oh, it affects your ability to think, rational versus irrational. So that's why you lean back on to that. You swear to God you know how to read other people's minds, because it's like you can smell it on me. I know what you're thinking. Do you know what I mean? This movie. You want us to stop? Okay. You may have to set up an appointment with me, honey, because it just keeps bouncing. It keeps bouncing. I feel you very tired of it. I feel you're mentally, but your soul is like, oh my God, can it be done? So it's been asking for you to heal this for a very long time, because when you have shit that keeps happening in your face, that keeps projecting out, and bad things happen, or anything that's less than love, your soul is asking, can you heal it now? And that's my job, is coming in to help you find it. People have accused you of having vain attempts. No, just being vain. So there are certain things that people do and say. I don't know if it's because they say they don't like you. No, that's not it. What's vain mean to you? Because it's scattered everywhere. Like vain attempts to get something done, or you're just too vain. There's like, I don't know if you understand the word, but it's very scattered. It's everywhere. And here comes the dang dogs again. But they're not as noisy as they were before. So something sets you off. Oh, all right. Thank you very much for letting me read you. I hope that I hope that helped. What can I say? I'm just going to double check to make sure that there's no what you call it, paid reading. That's it. Thank you. Somebody just repeated it out loud. Really? Okay. First person. Okay, as long as you click love, you shared this video, and you are a friend of mine, first person that calls me gets wins 5 minutes, and I will push, just wait for you, and then that'll be the last one for tonight, and listen and pays. Okay? You know how to do it now. Just wait, and if there's nobody, then I will call it a night. You're welcome. Oh, honey, you need to heal that. All right, sweetheart. That's what my job is to help. Well, that's not good. She's like, the kid's dad's cheating. That's no good. Why can't you do that, Robin? All you have to do is message me through Messenger, Facebook. Okay. All right. I appreciate all of you tonight. You've been great. It has been a wonderful evening. I will have to watch the video myself to see who showed up, and what the heck did I do? We want to thank you, spirits. I asked them for extra help tonight. Thank you to the animals, and thank you to the angels, and thank you for all your loved ones that have brought you to here. I will be here next Monday and Tuesday as normal, or in the United States, it's Sunday and Tuesday, or something like that. That always confuses me. Oh, no phone. So, okay. You have no phone symbol. Are you serious, Robin? Oh. You're welcome, Lisa. I mean no phone. Not the fan page. You have to go to my personal page. Yeah, it's the personal page that you have to call me. That's why it says personal profile. So if you're friends with me in my personal profile, then you can call me. That's how that works. Just reading, rereading, making sure I ain't missing anything. Okay, so we will get this straightened out. I tried something new tonight. It worked a couple of times. I may get some telephone numbers so I can get a calling board. We'll see. Y'all, you're all great. Remember what I always say, stay blessed.